The easiest way to quickly make a stem and leaf plot is in 2 steps, and we're going to do that with this set of 20 pieces of data. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my vertical line, and this is just going to be my working out. And I can see, looking at the data, that every number is between 0 and 50 or thereabouts. So I'm going to write down my stems on the left-hand side in order. Now these stems mean that 0 is going to be any number between 0 and 9 inclusive, and 1's going to start any number between 10 and 19 inclusive, and so on. So my key here is going to be that, for example, 3, 6 means 36. So I have that, so I know how to place the numbers. Then what I'm going to do is quickly go through each number and place it on the right line. I'm not going to worry about the order of my leaves yet. All I'm going to do first is worry about the order of the stems. So for example, now I'll look at number 8 and say that should go here, 08. Next number is 06. Now I know that in my final stem and leaf plot, my 6 will be on the left-hand side of the 8, and so on. But all I'm trying to do now is put them into the 5 rows as quickly as possible. And once you've done this once or twice, you'll find that this step is really quite easy. Now note that because this is just my working out, I don't have to pay huge amounts of attention to align every data point or anything like that. I can quickly put them in. And as you can see, I can even put them in while I'm talking to you. And I'm not very good at doing 2 things at once. You'll notice here we've actually had 3 points, and there's a 4th one that's 29. So you'll see the same number here appears a few times just because it happens to be in our data set. And I'm just finishing the last ones off now. So all of my data points have now been placed on my working out. And then the next thing I'm going to do is my final stem and leaf plot. Now when you do your final one, of course you want to make sure it's super neat and really presentable. So I'm going to start off first of all with my 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm just going to order the 6 data points that are on the first line. So 3 is my lowest, and I'll put that there. The next one is a 4. Then I have 2 6s and an 8 and a 9. So I've put them in their place. Now I'm going to remember with the next row, I'm going to make sure my columns line up beautifully as well. So my 10, 1, 0 is going to be directly under the 3, and my 16, 1, 6 is going to be directly under the 4. And I'm going to do the same with all of the other data points. I've got a 22, a 24, and now 4 29s. So I'm going to go 9, 9, 9, 9. And I'm doing my best again to vertically align everything so it's as neat as possible. My next number is 37, then 38, and then 39. There's 38 and 39. And my last numbers are 44, 46 and 49. And there's my finished stem and leaf plot. And just to be sure, I'm going to write that to make sure that you can see exactly what I've done. And that's how to make a stem and leaf plot. Now what I can say is I can start comparing my data. And I can say things like, I can see that there are more numbers on the top part, so lower numbers, than there are really high numbers. I can see that the mode, and the mode is the most occurring number. I can see that 29 appears 4 times. I've now got them in order, so it makes it easy for me to find the median. If I have 20 numbers, then my median is going to be between the 10th and the 11th. And that's because with 20 numbers altogether, my median is in the middle, and I'm going to have 10 numbers on one side and 10 numbers on the other. So therefore the median is going to be the average of the 10th number plus the 11th number divided by 2. That's what it's going to be. So now I can count quite easily. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers there, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my 10th number is 24 and my 11th number is 29. And so my median is therefore 24 plus 29 divided by 2. 24 plus 29 is 53. So half of 53 is 26 and a half. And that's my median. To work out my mean, I would need to add up all the individual numbers and divide by 20. And you can see that can start being more difficult than finding the median or the mode. So that's how we make a stem and leaf plot with a set of numbers. Remember, first of all, we order the stems and then we order the leaves. And once we've got that done, we can answer some questions, especially about median, mode, and shape, really easily. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe or like. Thanks.